Hello everyone. This is Sybil. Welcome to my channel. I am here today to share with you 5 more Christmas cards that I've made for the month of January. My goal is to make at least 5 cards each month, barring no unexpected, situations going on in my life. But that's my goal. And last month, I think I made 6 or 7. I can't remember how many. And so I have 5 cards. And then I also made a set of note cards, not Christmas cards, but some winter themed note cards. And it's perfect time right now to be making Christmas cards because we had an ice storm, and thankfully we did not receive a whole lot of ice. We got about 1/2 inches on the trees and everything, and our power did not go out. And then we got snow on top of that. And then we also had that phenomenon, thunder snow. So it was thundering, and I think we had some lightning, and instead of rain coming down, we had snow coming down. So that was kind of cool. We just had a trace of snow, made everything white on top of the ice, and our roads were finally cleared yesterday, just in time for our next round of snow tonight. And again, we're not going to get much snow, maybe up to 3 inches. But what I'm thrilled about is we're going to be above freezing. Yay! We've been in the teens, like 12 degrees, 13 degrees, 14 degrees. I know 12 is not a teen number, but anyway, it's just been so brutally cold. I'm ready for above freezing temps. All right, so all of my Christmas cards I made using paper tray ink, stamps, and dies. And some of these stamp sets, I think actually, all 3 of them I've never used before, and some of them I've had for many, many years. They're older sets, but my goal is not only to, make Christmas cards, but use my supplies. And so it's been fun using these sets that I've never used before. So I made 2 cards with the Floral Fantasy Christmas, and there you can see what it does. It's beautiful, beautiful stamps, the floral images there on the deer and on the tree. And then you have a lot of separate images, really pretty sentiments, and then all the coordinating dies. So I made 2 cards, and this is my first one. And I really hope you can see that beautiful embossing, and it's sparkly, and I'm just not sure if you'll be able to see it or not. I really hope so. And I use the Wow Metallic Sparkle Copper embossing powder on this. And then I did, I think, gold or regular copper on the Sentiment Peace and Joy. And then I added teeny tiny little stars, and then some larger little stars there in little sequins as ornaments on the tree. And then I die cut this, and I popped this all up on foam adhesive, and it says "Good tidings to you and yours." And that is from this stamp set, the In the Meadow. So right there. And all of them are labeled with labels that my sweet friend Susan Lafferty has made for me. And then this is the second one, just a small 4x4 card, and it has the deer there, and I added some snowflakes on it. There's some sequins in the centers of some of the snowflakes on the card. Hopefully you can see that. And then I embossed the deer with a clear embossing on top of red paper, red cardstock. And then it says "Believe," that's embossed in red. And then again, the same sentiment. So there are the first 2. And then my next one, I used the In the Meadow. And this is a gorgeous, gorgeous stamp set. And I've got the coordinating dies for it. So you've got the sleigh. So I used the sleigh, this deer, and then the trees. I cut them, I stamped them out twice. And then what I did also is I did some masking because it doesn't have a moon. So I used my 1-inch punch and cut out masking paper and adhered that to my card. And then, let me show you my card. I love it. So there you see the moon. And I did ink blending with Oxide Distress inks on the background. And then I added some diamond stickles. Again, I'm just not sure what's going to show up for like little stars shimmering in the night. And I splattered it with P.H. Martin's acrylic paint and mixed with some water. And so there you see the two trees. I colored them in different colors because I wanted this one being a little bit more subtle looking. And I also used a Pink Fresh Studio little brush here, and I dabbed on ink, Misty, what does that say? Misty Coast, onto this image. So this was masked while I inked, and then I peeled the mask off, and then I just added the ink there on it to make it look more like a real moon. And there is the horse-drawn sleigh and the deer. And then I just cut this white slope out. It says dashing through the snow in a 1-horse open sleigh. And again, the good tidings to you and yours. I love this card. I love how it turned out. I was tickled pink with how the moon looked so real. And then for my last two Christmas cards, I used the Winter Woolens stamp set and coordinating dies. So I made 2 cards. So it's a really fun stamp set because you've got all these different patterns that you can cut, you can add to the sweaters. So they're both similar. You know, I've got a snowflake. I've got 3 snowflakes on both cards. I've got some enamel dots on both of the cards. I think there's too much of a shadow for you to see that. Sorry about that. They both say sending warm wishes for a happy holiday season. So these snowflakes are ones that I used with dies from my stash. So cute. I just love these. I used some pattern paper, again from my stash, says Season's Greetings, and I believe that one says it as well. So those are my Christmas cards, and now I used that same Winter Woolens, and I made some 4x4, almost 4 1/4 note cards. This one is a thank you. Did this one in purple. Just added some enamel dots there and used a pretty pink Posh die to cut out the frame as well as the center there. And it says, so it's thank you for thinking of me. And this one's in green. Let it snow. Thank you for the thoughtful gift. So those are thank you cards. Here's another thank you card. And again, I added enamel dots and just some pattern papers from my stash. This one is thank you for thinking of me. Your kindness warms my heart. And I added a little heart there and then some little bling in the corners. And then my last one is sending warm wishes for your winter birthday. Really cute. So those are my cards. I hope that you enjoyed seeing them. Let me know. And let me know what you're doing to keep busy in the winter months as far as crafting. Bye for now.